Hi, I'm Bernard Nomberg with the Nomberg Law Firm in Birmingham, Alabama. And I want to talk about how is money spent in an MSA, a Medicare set-aside. What can that money be spent on and what should it not be spent on and those type of things. Well, typically an MSA is what they're called, is created at the end of a case. For example, if you've been hurt on the job or if you've had a serious personal injury case, that money is typically set aside in an account to pay for future medical bills related to your injuries and to repay Medicare for any of its conditional payments. You must use all the money, or you must use the money that's in this set-aside agreement for medical bills related to the injury before Medicare will start paying for anything related to this injury. Additionally, hopefully you have it third-party administered and that you're not doing it yourself. They need to keep track of how all the money is spent and properly reported as is supposed to on an annual basis. And let me give you just some basics about how this money, what you do with this money and how it is used. The money is supposed to be going into a separate interest-bearing account, not commingled with any of your funds, and it's only supposed to be used for treatment related to the injury. You're really not supposed to use it for tickets to an Alabama football game or for everyday usage. That money should be used for Medicare covered items, and Medicare in its website has a list that we'll put the link to below here to explain what those Medicare covered items are. It's a searchable tool that's easy to see. The bills that are from medical care related to this claim should be paid based on the according fee schedule and not overpaid or underpaid. And that, as I said earlier, it needs to be paid, there needs to be a report to CMS each year so that you stay in compliance. So you can't just use this money for anything that you want. There are rules and regulations about how the money is spent. And if you have any further questions about this, go to the Medicare link that I put below, or you're welcome to call our office at 205-930-6900. Nomberglaw.com is our website. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and tell us why. And if you didn't, we'd like to hear about that as well. Subscribing to our YouTube channel here will ensure that you get future videos. We also can be found on Facebook and Twitter.